A Fox News alert. FBI sources tell Fox News Digital that the man charged with assassinating Charlie Kirk was living with a transgender partner. Bureau officials confirmed that Tyler Robinson was in a romantic relationship with someone transitioning from male to female. They say that individual is fully cooperating with their investigation, claims to have had no idea of Robinson's plans, and is not currently accused of any criminal activity. Celebrities on both sides of the aisle are denouncing the assassination of Charlie Kirk and are calling for change, but some others are using the opportunity to criticize him and facing backlash for it. Christina Coleman, live from Los Angeles with more. Christina.
Hi, John. Yes, so many celebrities are honoring Charlie Kirk right now. Country singer Gavin Adcock led a huge crowd in a chant, shouting the conservative activist's name during his concert in Missouri.
Jesus loves every single one of you in this place tonight.
And the game between the Green Bay Packers and Washington Commanders had a moment of silence in honor of Kirk before kickoff Thursday night. Meantime, celebrities on both sides of the aisle are calling for an end to the violence. Former Republican California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger posted on X, "Politics has become a disease in this country and it's deadly, but don't listen to the pessimists who say there is no cure. May it also be a moment for everyone to rediscover humanity." And Schwarzenegger's son-in-law, actor Chris Pratt, wrote on X, "Praying for Charlie Kirk right now, for his wife and young children, for our country. We need God's grace. God help us." And former NFL star Tim Tebow said, "I'm shocked and devastated to learn about the passing of Charlie Kirk. Above all else, Charlie was a follower of Jesus, a husband and a dad." Also, fitness star Jillian Michaels shared her thoughts on Kirk's ability to connect with the youth, especially young men.
He empowered them to be better husbands, better boyfriends, better sons, better fathers.
Now, author Stephen King deleted a comment he posted online after getting swift backlash and instead posted one that states, quote, "I have apologized. Charlie Kirk never advocated stoning gays to death. I was wrong and I apologize. I have deleted the post." So yeah, his initial post there definitely got some pushback. Also, there's a lot of condemnation of people celebrating Kirk's assassination. Baltimore Ravens star Lamar Jackson reposted a message that says, quote, "Celebrating the death of someone you don't share the same beliefs as is wild. Seeing it play out in real time is disgusting." And country star Jason Aldean's wife Brittany said in part, "Charlie, you will forever be missed, trying to find peace in the fact that he's in heaven shining down on all of us, because man, he loved Jesus. And there's no doubt that what he's doing, that is what he's doing. He's accepted into the arms of Jesus as a good faith and good and faithful servant." Yeah, just a lot of words there. But basically, people just honoring Charlie Kirk, his family, and really driving in the fact that he loved Jesus Christ, that he was a good Christian, and his wife, of course, saying that he was a perfect father and husband. A lot of touching tributes pouring in right now. John?
And deserved. Christina Coleman, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.